Imagine doing a normal 9 to 5 job. You sit in front of a computer, and all day long you delete violent videos from the internet. Easy money, right? But what if one day you realize the videos are not fake anymore? And worse, the people making them know your name. Today, we're talking about the 2026 American meta-horror movie Faces of Death, a movie that starts like a creepy thriller, but slowly turns into a nightmare. And trust me, after this movie, you'll never scroll social media the same way again. So lock your doors, turn off your room lights, and let's dive in. So, our main character is played by Barbie Ferreira. She works as a content moderator. Basically, her job is to sit in a dark office for 10 hours a day, watching the worst things uploaded to the internet. Fight videos, accidents, disturbing live streams, all the stuff normal people scroll past instantly. Now already, the movie makes you uncomfortable, because it feels too real. No ghosts, no demons, just the internet being the internet. But then, one night, she finds a strange video folder connected to something called Faces of Death. And if you know horror history, that name alone is enough to ruin your sleep. At first, the videos look fake, like edgy creators trying way too hard to go viral, bad lighting, shaky camera work, people screaming dramatically. But then she notices tiny details. A victim appears later in a real missing person report. A timestamp matches an actual real-world event. A reflection in the mirror reveals someone who was never supposed to be there. And suddenly, this movie goes from creepy to, wait, what is actually happening right now? Now, any smart human being would quit immediately. Delete the files, call the police, go live in the mountains. But nope, she goes full detective mode. And this is where the movie stops feeling like a normal slasher horror film and becomes a full-on digital psychological thriller. She starts tracing hidden metadata, encrypted uploads, dark web archives, and discovers an underground group obsessed with one terrifying idea. In a world full of AI, filters, and fake emotions, death is the only thing that's still real. Bro, that line alone sounds like something written by a villain who definitely owns 3 monitors. And the scariest part? The movie never fully explains whether this group is massive, or if it's just a few completely insane people manipulating the entire internet, which somehow makes it feel even more possible. And that's exactly what makes the film terrifying. At first, she's just watching the videos. Then, the videos start watching her. One night, her smart TV randomly turns on by itself. Her laptop camera activates. Her apartment speakers suddenly start playing distorted audio from one of the murder clips she deleted earlier. And the movie constantly messes with your brain because you can't tell what's real anymore. Is someone hacking her? Is she hallucinating from trauma? Or has she accidentally become part of the show? Even the camera work starts changing. Some scenes look like surveillance footage, then livestream footage, then bodycam footage. Sometimes the movie feels like TikTok, sometimes like CCTV footage, and sometimes like a nightmare recorded by AI. It's chaotic in the best way possible. Now this is where the movie really hits hard. She discovers that some of the victims weren't random people. They were content moderators too, meaning this entire thing may have started because somebody wanted revenge on the people censoring the internet. And suddenly the movie becomes social commentary. Because think about it. Millions of horrible videos get uploaded daily. Somebody has to watch them first. These moderators absorb trauma for minimum salary, while the rest of us casually scroll memes 5 seconds later. The movie takes that real-world fear and turns it into horror fuel. And honestly, that's way scarier than monsters. The last 25 minutes are insane. The killers stop hiding completely. Everything turns into a live stream event. Views start climbing. Comments begin flooding the screen, and people online think it's fake. That's the genius part. Even when horrible things are happening right in front of everyone, the audience still treats it like entertainment. The movie is basically pointing a finger directly at us. At one point, she literally looks into the camera like she knows somebody is watching from the other side. And for 2 seconds, you genuinely feel uncomfortable just sitting there. That's rare. Most horror movies try to scare you. This movie tries to accuse you. Now, I'm not going to spoil the exact final frame because trust me, it's one of those endings you absolutely need to experience yourself. But the ending basically asks one disturbing question. If violent content keeps getting millions of views, are the killers creating monsters? Or are we rewarding them? And the final mirror shot? That scene alone is going to create like 500 YouTube theory videos. Overall, Faces of Death isn't just horror, it's internet horror. The kind that feels way too close to reality. No haunted dolls, no ancient curse, no jump scare clown appearing every 5 minutes. Just technology, obsession, and humans slowly losing empathy behind screens. The cinematography is disturbing, the sound design is insane, and the tension keeps getting worse scene by scene. Definitely not a casual popcorn movie. This is the kind of film you watch once, and then stare at your ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering if your webcam light just blinked. So tell me honestly, would you survive a job like this? Or would you quit after day 1? And also tell me, do you think the ending was exposing the killers or exposing the audience? comment below. And if you want another crazy, mind-bending horror movie, fill up the entire comment section right now. Until then, stay safe, stay away from cursed live streams, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye-bye.